Hello, my name's Vicky Ritson and I work for Inspira. I'm joined today by Adam Pearson. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Vicky. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good.
Excellent.
We're going to start, Adam, hopefully, by you telling me a little bit about where you went to school locally in West Cumbria.
Sure, yes. So I started my secondary school at Wyndham School. I was there for about 2 years before it changed to West Lakes Academy, as we now know today, WLA. And I was in the Wyndham building for a lot of those years. Then just the last sort of year and a half or so was in the new building, the new fancy campus, as we know today. And my primary school was at Pearson as well. So I've always been very, very local with West Cumbria.
Sounds good. So tell me about your choices when you completed your GCSEs.
Sure, yeah. So GCSEs up until about age of 16, and then my choices were between sort of apprenticeship, A-levels, that kind of thing, really. And I went down the A-level route. I wanted to stay at school. I quite enjoyed school, really. So I stayed at the sixth form, at Westlake sixth form, and did 4 A-levels, quite a broad range of subjects because I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do next. So I actually did geography, biology, PE, and also design, like product and sort of technology design. So quite a broad range of subjects without a natural career path, you might say. That's what I did at the end of my GCSE 16. So stayed on for 2 more years at Westlakes.
Yeah, okay. And once you completed your A-levels, what did you decide to do next?
So I had sort of looked at the university route, like many of my friends had done. I'd been on the UCAS Open Days. I've been to a couple of universities for actually quite a few different courses, and therein lied the problem that I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do next, really, and what field I wanted to get involved with. Really, I was quite interested in a number of things, but none jumped out as the absolute priority, like some people, which I was quite envious of those people who knew exactly what they wanted to do. But in the end, I actually applied for a Gen 2 apprenticeship and was quite lucky to be selected as only one of 3 people for the Sellafield Advanced Mechanical Design Apprenticeship. So really pleased to have that. Began that in the September of 2013, based at Energous. Did that for about 4 months. Now this was a 4-year apprenticeship, so the 4 months may be a bit surprising, but I actually decided to leave it just because I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it in some ways, but I could tell that it was going down a pathway that I wasn't fully committed to. So because of that, I thought, before I get too far along the process, let's sort of dip out, accept that it wasn't the right thing for me, and look at my options going forward, really.
Right, okay. So, as we're hoping to inform Year 11s with this little clip, what advice would you give to those students who are starting to think about their options post-16 now?
The first thing I would say, and it rings true for what I've just said previously, is about keeping your options open. So as you mentioned before about the taking quite a broad range of subjects, that allowed me to not sort of channel my focus too much, and I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, so I didn't put all my eggs in one basket, really. I kept my options open. And that's partly in the sense of A-levels and what I choose to do, but also in the sense of any other out of school things that you do. Try and keep a very broad range of things that you're able to participate in, extracurricular activities and other vocational experiences. They're all going to contribute to you as a person and make you a more rounded person, which ultimately should make you a more employable person, really, with a broader skill set and experience base.
Thank you very much for sharing your story with us today. I think that'll be extremely insightful for the students that we share it with. Thanks very much.
That's great. Okay, thank you.